GLP-1 drugs have been on the market for, a couple of years now. Lots of people are using it. I think it's like 4.4% of the 330 million people that live in America, which is a lot of people. And people have had good results and they've lost weight. But we now reach a point where a lot of people are saying, I don't want to be on the meds forever.
Well, and then there's also all kinds of side effects too that you have to be mindful of, and hopefully when you're getting the prescription, the doctor is tracking those side effects too to prevent them. So like with any medication, it's really important, what is the end game with it, and with GLP-1s even more so that we can kind of take our lives back. And
nobody wants to be a slave to drugs. One of the main benefits that people will have reported on GLP-1s is that it will decrease the food noise.
Right.
So that's a big one for people. They are not thinking about their next meal, 24/7. So they're nervous to go off the medication and then have the food noise come back. How do we address that?
So part of it is once you started to use the GLP-1s, it's trying to figure out what are habits that we can, kind of repurpose or, get rid of old ones and put new ones in so that you aren't grabbing food for celebration or using it when you're feeling bad or whatever, kind of looking at that. I like to help people address mindset because it's a big piece of this.
Real big piece.
And as the food noise goes away, then we start kind of analyzing those things and then start putting in really good habits that is going to help. And then the other part is doing kind of a titration where we're elongating in between injections, or if you're taking a pill in between that as well. So.
Yeah, basically figuring out what you need. Do you need microdosing? Do you need weaning off it completely? Figuring out what the best plan is for you, which is very individual. Teaching people how to eat, keeping them accountable, getting a good exercise program, because people have to be honest with themselves while they're on the GLP-1s, which do a lot of the work for you. 2/3 of people are going to gain their weight back if they don't change the way they do things. And so it's super important if you're going to decide to come off them, and we probably should decide to come off them. Don't Google class action lawsuits on GLP-1s, and you probably stop taking them right away. But for the people who want to come off the GLP-1s, we would love to help you with transition. That we have a wonderful GLP-1 transition program that is specified to your needs.
And one of the big things with the GLP-1s, it's great because it helps promote healing at the mitochondrial level. And so then we're seeing all these great things where people say, oh, it helped my, my heart, it helped with diabetes, all these great things. Really what we want to do is keep looking at the lab work, moving you in the right direction so that you have the integrity or the metabolic flexibility at the mitochondrial level so that you have your energy back.
Yes.
And that's really what we want to do, not just here you're on this, you're going to be on it for the rest of your life. We really want to look at the whole person, one big lens so that we can figure out a plan forward.
Yeah, metabolic flexibility. I love that term. Basically, your body knows what to use, how to use it from the food that you eat. It knows how to use it in the best way, but you would think that would be obvious, but it's not always obvious. We have to teach our bodies to do that.
And then the other part is working with each person to figure out what foods are going to fuel your body the best. And, even meal timing can be a big issue, and, playing around with that, figuring out what's going to support you in the best way possible. That's what we like to do with the programs.
Right, and a lot of people who are getting the GLP-1s either from their regular MD or online from nurse practitioner, or however they've been getting it. Lab work's been done, but it's been very basic lab work, just basic chemistries, not the real lab work that's necessary to know what your actual metabolic functioning is. So once we get that information, a program can be built from there. So we would love to help you with your GLP-1 transition.
Great. Give us a call today.